So, hi guys! I'm Lory Liza Culaban from BSN 1B, and today we will discuss about the biochemistry. So, what is biochemistry? Biochemistry is the chemistry of living cells. From the word itself, bio. Bio means life and chemistry involves chemical reaction. So, biochemistry is the study of biology at the molecular level is taught to us as the chemistry of life or the chemistry of living organism. So, it also involves the study of biomolecules that are present within living organism. So, these biomolecules are usually large molecules. So, it also called macromolecules. It includes carbohydrates, lipids, proteins, and nucleic acid. Biochemistry has two types, the organic and inorganic. So organic, it contains carbon, and inorganic does not contain carbon. So humans obtain their nutrients from the food that they eat. These macromolecules that contained in this food are digested, and their components are absorbed into the blood and carried to every cells in our body. So first is the carbohydrates. So what is carbohydrates? The carbohydrates are molecules composed of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. So example of these carbohydrates are glucose, fructose, sucrose, lactose, maltose, starch, cellulose, and glycogen. So carbohydrates are also classified into four types: the monosaccharides, oligosaccharides, disaccharides, and polysaccharides. So first, we will tackle the monosaccharides. So what is monosaccharides? So from the word itself, mono means one. So monosaccharides is the simple sugar. From the Greek word mono meaning one, saccharon meaning sugar. So the one refers to the number of rings. In other words, monosaccharides are sugar that compose only of one ring. So in addition, monosaccharides has two components, the aldose and ketoses. Ketoses. So the aldose, it has functional group, the aldehyde, and the ketoses, it has a ketone. For example of this is the fructose from fruits. Then the aldose, the example of this is the glucose or glycerol. So, the important nature of monosaccharides is the glucose. In the chemical formula, it is C6H12 and O6, which may occur on chain or in alpha or beta ring. So, monosaccharides may contain 3 to 9 carbon atom, although most of them contain 5 or 6. So, a 3 carbon monosaccharides is called a triose. One containing 4 carbon is also called a tetrose. 5 is a pentose, 6 is a hexose, 7 is a heptose, 8 is an octose, and 9 is a nanose. So the ribose and deoxyribose are pentose that found in RNA and DNA. So glucose is an hexose meaning it contains 6 carbon. So the octoses and nanoses are quite rare. So the main source of energy for body cells is the glucose. It carried in the blood to the cells to produce the energy carrying molecules or the ATP. So the ATP is the main source of energy that is used to drive most metabolic reactions. Some of other monosaccharides are galactose and fructose. So fructose is the sweetest types of monosaccharides that is found only in fruits and honey. So the second is the disaccharides. Di meaning two. They are double range sugars that results from the combination of two monosaccharides. So the synthesis of a disaccharides from two monosaccharides is by removal of a water molecule is called a dehydration synthesis reaction. So the bond that holding the two monosaccharides together is called a glycosidic bond, or it is a type of covalent bond. So glucose is the major constituent of disaccharides. So what is saccharose? Saccharose is a sweet disaccharides made by joining a glucose molecule and fructose molecule. So saccharose is come from sugar cane, sugar beets, and maple sugar. So lactose is made of joining together of galactose and glucose molecule. So disaccharides plus H2O is from two monosaccharides. So sucrose plus H2O is from glucose and fructose. So the maltose plus H2O is from glucose plus glucose. The lactose plus H2O is from glucose and galactose. So the third is polysaccharides. So polysaccharides varies from the reference book to another. It consists of 6 monosaccharides, others stating more than 8, other more than 10. So poly means many. So in reality, polysaccharides contain up to 100 or even thousands of monosaccharides. Polysaccharides serve two main functions. One is to store energy that can be used when the external food supply is low. The common storage molecule is glycogen, which found in the liver, muscles, and also in our fats. So the other function of polysaccharides is to provide tough molecules for structural support and protections. For example, many bacteria produce polysaccharides capsule, which protect the bacteria from being phagocytized or from being eaten by WBC or the white blood cells. So oligosaccharides composed of 2 to 10 monosaccharides units in a chain. So di means 2 monosaccharides, tri means 3 monosaccharides, and tetra means 4 monosaccharides, and so on. So in addition, monosaccharides has two components, the aldose and ketoses. So the aldose, it has a functional group that is called aldehyde. Example of this aldehyde are the glyceraldehyde and glucose. So in ketoses, it has a functional group of a ketone. For example of this is the fructose or from the fruits. And that's end of my video. And thank you for watching. I hope you learned. Thank you and bye.